What's up, beautiful people? It's your girl yinkaa.bby back again with another video. If this is your first time here, hi, hello, and welcome to my madness, otherwise known as my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be going over my go-to makeup look for every occasion using only drugstore products. So I know nowadays makeup can get really expensive, so I wanted to make sure all the products in this video were super affordable. I was able to keep the entire look for under $100. Don't worry, everything will be listed in the description box below, but before we get started, just do me a favor and subscribe to my YouTube channel like right now. Right now. Thank you.
Some people
Anyways, let's get into the video.
Follow you on Insta just to pre you. The way that go chat rubbish. The way that go spoil your name behind you. You buy one thing, they go on buy two. Always making sure that they're better than you. But that's you, they do me, go do you. You cannot kill my joy, moo. I say so.
Alright, so first thing we're gonna start off is skin. Skin is very important for your makeup routine. If you didn't know, now you know. See, already taking notes. Skin prep, prime, all of that important. My go-to drugstore primer is always going to be, even drugstore no drugstore, I still use the BabySkin instant pore eraser. I would say in terms of like longevity for my makeup routine, I don't think it helps with that, but it does help my makeup stick on smoother. I use it to erase the bumps and hills on my face in some areas, specifically my T-zone. My nose is a little bit bumpy, the two cheeks, okay, so everywhere. Yeah, everywhere because I was about to just name everywhere on my face. Please don't be fooled by all this moisturizer that all these makeup gurus are bringing out. Go and grab shea butter, go and grab Vaseline, even put on your face and moisturize your skin. So I just use my regular moisturizer after I came out the shower. So this BabySkin instant pore eraser, it retails for, look at me using the English, retails. They sell it at the store for about $10, okay? For my eyebrows, I feel like I'm not the best person to teach eyebrows because I have a decent amount of eyebrows, you know, but if you guys want me to teach you, I'm gonna show you how I do mine. In special brush and mud, I'm gonna go in with a $1. If you go to a hair store and they sell this to you for $2.99, walk out because they're bugging. Go to the right hair store, the right hair stores will sell this to you for 99 cents. Anything more. So to fill in my brows, I'm just gonna start off at the top. I try to make the top as clean as possible because we're not concealing the top anymore. So I kind of know like how I like my arch. I think over time you figure it out. And then for the front of my brow, I just do a line underneath very lightly. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you see that line right there? Yeah, I just do a line underneath very lightly. That's it, that's all. Very simple. Let's do a comparison. Yeah, you can definitely see a difference. You can see a difference. So I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side now. So to conceal my eyebrows, my favorite drugstore concealer is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. You know, the OG of concealers, you feel me? So I take a little bit of the concealer, put it on my palm or whatever. I'm gonna take a brush. Where's the brush now? So I like to take an angled brush. I'm gonna show you guys a brush set that I would suggest to use at the end of the video because the majority of my brushes are from there except for this one. So I'm gonna take a little bit of concealer and conceal underneath my brows, okay? So once I've drawn on the arch, I'm just taking the brush and taking down the product. I forgot to mention the price of the concealer. Once again, I'm gonna give you guys a video so you know when you enter somewhere if they're scamming you or not. So for this, maximum $4.99. Anywhere else, if you see $5.99, $6.99, walk out. So I know they sell this at Walmart right now for $4. Sometimes it's on sale for $3. But I think the most consistent price that I've seen is like $4.99. If you guys know somewhere cheaper, let me know. In Canada, please. I'm joking, but yeah. And I'm going to take my Real Techniques brush. This comes in a set of, I believe, 4 or 6 6 brushes, either 4 or 6, and then a beauty blender. But I'm gonna leave it, all the products that I mentioned are gonna be listed in the description box below. Sorry, English is free. I don't know why I'm doing all that, but so now it's time for foundation. After this, everything's just gonna be easy breezy. For my foundation, my go-to foundation for drugstore is this Maybelline full coverage. Just full coverage, yeah. So this is just full coverage, but the Maybelline Fit Me foundation is medium to full coverage. So I actually got this on sale at Walmart for $7. I know it's not always that low, but you really have to just find the right time to buy these things. Maybelline Fit Me foundation, and this one's new. This one's new to the game, but this one they created more shades, you feel me? So Maybelline before, I think the last one was 360, but Maybelline has held me down from high school times, okay? Maybelline foundation, if you know, you know. I have the shade 375 and 360, and my shade is literally in between these two, and it's 370. And I like to use the Dewy and Smooth, but I'm gonna use this one today. See how smooth this is? I'm gonna go on road and deceive people. Look, clear skin. You guys couldn't tell, especially because I didn't put on too much. You can't tell me this isn't my skin. It's still realistic. Yeah, I got stuff on the road. Oh my god, girl, what's your skincare routine? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. It's time to apply the concealer. So for my concealer, I've changed my concealer routine, like the way I apply concealer now. I'm gonna try to mimic it using only drugstore products. The two concealers that I'm gonna use is the one in the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Suede, and then I also have the Juvia's Place Concealer in the shade number 12. Whatever concealer you use under your brows, this is what you're gonna use here. And then this part right here, it has to be really light for the look I'm going for. I'm gonna show you guys. So I'm gonna apply the LA Girl Pro Concealer onto my hand first, because if I apply it with this applicator, sometimes it just goes crazy. The placement matters for this part, so pay attention. I'm gonna place it right here. Same on the other side. Bring it in a tad. And then I'm gonna take my foundation, add it to the concealer a little bit to make it darker. I know I'm doing some kind of chemistry right here, but just bear with me, okay? So I'm just gonna make it a little bit darker. It just makes it easier to blend. Okay, and then I'm gonna... So we have 3 different colors right here. Balling on a budget, use the same concealer. Not about to buy a third one. See how it's like 2 different shades? Can y'all see that? But if you can tell right here, it's like this is the main color. This is the color mixed with my foundation. And then this is the lightest color right here. And I'm gonna place it into my inner corners. And that's just for my under eye, okay? Sorry for the extraness, but that's the way I like to do it now. It makes all the difference to me. And then for the center of my nose, I'll use the middle shade. So that would be the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Suede. You guys should try it and let me know how it goes for you. Because I love doing this now. Now you gotta move the baby hair out of the way. Just lift it up. We don't want our baby hairs to be black. I mean, we don't want our baby hairs to be brown. Now that the concealer is on and I look like... I definitely like doing arts and crafts because what is on my face right now? Anyways, so I'm just gonna blend it out using my Real Techniques brush. This is the Expert face brush. Yes, it's fast. It actually really works. Anyways, and I'm gonna blend going from the outside and then work my way in. I'm trying to be as detailed as possible. I hope I'm explaining everything right. But do you see the gradient already? Do you see that? That doesn't look like a masterpiece to you? Okay, just wait on it. And obviously, as I'm blending, I'm gonna do like the darkest shades. See how we have 3 levels? 3 levels. So I'm gonna do the... I'm gonna say refer to this as level 3, level 2, level 1. So I'm gonna blend out level 3 first on each side. It's so much easier to blend this way because it's already close in color. And then I'm gonna blend out level 2. And also the reason why it's blending out like really easily for me is because I did not apply a lot of product. So just remember not to put too much concealer on and it'll be easier to blend out. Because everything else is level 2, I'm gonna blend level 2 all over my face so that it doesn't mix in with the lighter concealer. Everything is blended out, and now it's time for level 3. Or is it level 1? Yeah, level 1. So everything is blended out. I'm really loving the way it looks. Before we used to put like SUADE all over and then put this one on top, the lighter shade on top. But by putting this on top and blending it together, it becomes like a mix of the 2 shades rather than this shade and then lighter or brighter. It doesn't look as bright in my opinion. Or I just feel like this looks a lot brighter and better, and it keeps like this color, this color, this color, this color. Nothing's really mixing together unless I'm blending it and ombreing it together. And also, you're not wasting product because I used to put it here for no reason and not put one on top. I just used 50 cents gone like that. Okay, so now it's time to contour. I'm gonna contour using this black opal ebony black opal. It's actually a foundation stick. It's not a contour stick or anything like that, but this is in the shade Ebony Brown. I'm dusting it on to the stick, moving my baby hair out the way, and then adding it in there. The reason why I love using this foundation stick for my contour is because it has like a little bit of a red tint to it already. And if you guys, the bronzer that I do use right now is the Fenty bronzer, and it's a red tint. Kind of bronzes me and contours me at the same time, which is perfect. 2 for 1 special. Who doesn't love that? Okay, bronzing up my skin already. And then for my nose, I'm using another Real Techniques brush. I'm gonna leave it all down. I got you guys. Real Techniques, forget Morphe. Okay, but Morphe, if you really want to have a deal with me, I'm playing. Me too. I want to be doing. Get your code. Use your code yinkaa.bby for 10% off on Morphe brushes. I literally just do 2 lines on my nose. 2 lines on the side of my nose like everybody else, and then right here. Do I really need to mention it? Just take one fluffy something like this and just blend it. For baking, finding the right shade of baking powder for dark skins is honestly so hard, especially for drugstore. But my favorite ones of all the ones I've tried, I actually have not tried a lot, so that was a big cap. That was a lot of cap. But the ones that I was using before I got into Laura Mercier was the Fit Me loose finishing powder. And right now I have both the shades 30 and 40. So before I used to use the shade 30 and I realized it was too light for me, so I would mix the shade 40 with it. But now I feel like I'm okay to use the 30 on its own. The shade that's closest is this. They're pretty much identical. The only thing is about this this loose finishing powder though is that it's really thick. So if you're gonna use it, you don't use it like how you use the other one. You're not baking. This one you're not baking. I don't know what to call it. Maybe you're microwaving. It's just something light. You don't do anything crazy, okay? I'm just gonna take my brush and dip it in. Small. Yeah. Tap. Be tapping. And I'm gonna tap it on. Just to set under my eye, but and that's all she wrote, because I'm telling you guys right now, if you use too much of this, it will crease and cake. And I got a little bit of mustache too. So now that we've baked, concealed, we've done all the other ceremony, now it's time to do my favorite part of the makeup routine, which is to add blush. Like even the color of blush, it doesn't bring you joy. So for my blush today, I'm gonna be using the CoverGirl True Blend Silk Blush High Pigment Blush in the shade Hot Frenzy. Okay, so it's kind of like a ruby. It's a Hot Frenzy, that's what it is. Yeah, so it was like a ruby red color. Before I used to use like a deep berry color. I feel like this is more nighttime, this is more daytime, and you know, summertime basically all the time is daytime. So I've been really loving this shade that my best friend introduced me to. So, and then I'm gonna go in with my Real Techniques brush and just add joy to my face. You feel me? Smile. There's no way you can be adding blush and you're I already did too much. So a little trick, I'm gonna go back into the setting powder, but a little trick that I learned when applying my setting powder, when applying it, apply it as close to your lash line as possible, even on top of your lashes. And I'm gonna show you guys why. I'm adding a layer of powder onto your eyelashes, your bottom lashes, before you apply mascara. Gives it that chunky look. I did it by mistake one time, and ever since then, that's really everything. My grandma says everything in fashion is a mistake. It's true. For highlighter, don't be fooled by all of this stuff that they're showing you. All this highlighter is just eyeshadow in a bigger pan. So go grab any gold eyeshadow and it will work. Okay, so I just have this eyeshadow palette right here. My favorite drugstore highlighter is the Maybelline highlighter. I'm gonna leave a picture of it right here. That's what I would have used, but it actually just broke, so I couldn't bother to go back to the store to go and get another highlighter when I had eyeshadow palette. So y'all go do the same thing. Anyways, just put gold on your nose. Don't mind me, I'm just experimenting. Now I'm just gonna add little finishing touches. I think because this is a detailed video, I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I do. A dot here, I cannot go out without it. One above my lip. We're gonna do some bottom mascara. The mascara I'm using is just this because it's drugstore. I'm using this, oh, the eyeliner. Did I add eyeliner to this list? Once again, $3 at the hair side. The mascara that I'm using is this Essence mascara. It's just a chunky brush, so make sure you're getting a volume mascara. I like to use the top of it where there's excess product and just... My go-to lip combo will always be a dark lip. I'm using the Morphe lip pencil in the shade RICHE, and it is only $5. Can you guys believe that? Morphe is always doing sales with these lip liners. I'm gonna do a whole video on lip combos probably right after this. And I have Date Night, RICHE, all of that. As soon as I seen it was $5, I probably would have sold them out if they had more shades for black people, because baby, $5 lip liner. I used to just use my eyebrow something on my lips, but just the consistency of lip liner is actually for lips. They know what they're doing sometimes, you know, sometimes they try to rob us with these like new products and stuff. Like, once again, blush is still just eyeshadow, but lip liner, they change the consistency for the lips. And then for my lip gloss, I'm gonna use the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Creme Brulee. Now I'm just gonna set my face using the NYX Dewy Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray. And this next one is very similar. I don't know why enough people aren't talking about it. It's very similar to the All Nighter Setting Spray. With the All Nighter Setting Spray, you can literally feel like your skin like set. And the same thing with this NYX spray if you put on enough. Don't OD like me, but yeah. Far, because this thing is spraying. They need to modify the spray. That's all I don't like, because it's doing like Niagara Falls. Okay. The total cost of all these products, like if you bought it all at once, is under $100. So you can add it up throughout the video, so you know I'm not capping. I'm not about to go through everything right now, but everything, if you were like just starting out makeup and you wanted to buy everything, you can buy everything I mentioned in this video for $100, including the brushes, including the setting spray, including every single thing. I added it up, which I feel like is amazing, because like, especially to get a look like this, if you're paying high end, you will buy this one Laura Mercier. The setting powder alone is $50. So I really feel like that's a steal. This is the completed look. Hopefully I explained everything. I think this is the first time I actually recorded this video 3 times, and I definitely feel like this is gonna be the one, because I explained everything that I wanted to explain properly. Obviously everything that I use is going to be listed in the description box below. If you enjoyed this video and you would like to see more makeup tutorials from me, just leave it down in the comments below so I know you guys fuck with me. Okay, if you have any other questions or anything that you want me to specify in another video, let me know in the comment section down below. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm so happy to do this for you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one.